Kia ora, my name is Chrissy, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue on with Game of Thrones. Last time on Game of Thrones, Tyrion, on his way back through Winterfell, is singled out and captured by Catelyn Stark under suspicion for Bran's attempted murder. Viserys had his ass handed to him by Dany when he starts complaining that the Dothraki army isn't doing what he wants and invading to get his throne back. Ned, on investigating Jon Arryn's death, finds out King Baratheon has a bastard son, Gendry, close by in the local blacksmiths. At the wall, Jon befriends the new bumbling recruit Samwell, who has been the object of ridicule by other trainees and their instructor. We were introduced briefly to Hodor, a large, simple man, I'm assuming, who has been helping Bran get around. Bran was also given plans for a harness by Tyrion to help him ride again. And Arya has begun taking sword fighting lessons and knows already that the path she wants to take is that of a swordsman or soldier, not the path that her father has spoken to her about, becoming a wife, mother, etc. So we're going to get straight on to the next episode. I want to find out what happens with Tyrion since he's been taken captive. And hopefully nothing bad happens to him. So let's do it. The Eyrie. I don't know that place. That name has come up before.
He was a fine man, your father. What the Mad King did to him was a terrible crime.
He was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armour?
So obviously something is up with this Sir Hugh.
Robert tends to do what he...
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat arse. Did you know that?
Christ!
One ball and no brains. He can't even put a man's armour on him properly.
You're too fat for your armour.
Oh,
Fat.
powdered sugar!
Go find the breastplate stretcher. Ow!
Breastplate stretcher.
How long before he figures it out? I thought being king meant I could do whatever I wanted.
Yeah, isn't that? I thought that too.
Enough of this. Let's go watch him ride. At least I can smell someone else's blood.
Where's are you?
At her dancing lessons. The Night of the Flowers.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Sir Loris.
Loris. Is he going against the mountain again?
Don't let Sir Gregor hurt him.
Hey.
What is he supposed to do about it? Holy shit!
Would have been so nice for you to have a friend.
And tell me, Lord Renly, when will you be having your friend?
What does that mean?
Leave him be. Stop this madness in the name of your...
Oh.
Let him go!
Why take it out on the horse? Beautiful black horse.
I had nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found.
What sort of imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade?
Exactly.
Him. Why? Am I starting to make sense?
Oh fuck!
Untie me.
Untie him! Oh, nice, Tyrion. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, it's enough, bro.
Nothing like a woman after a fight.
Well, I'm willing if she is.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on.
Kitty.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
John was a man of peace. He was hand for 17 years, 17 good years. Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
Oh, God. Questions about who, though? Is it a skull? Oh, are these the skulls that...
One bastard already. He has the book. The rest will come.
And when he knows the truth, what will he do?
If one hand can die, why not a second?
This hand is not the other.
So there are more Baratheon bastards.
I admire your industry.
You do move quietly.
We all have our qualities.
I don't know who to trust between these
Catelyn.
two. They're probably just as bad
Does
as
someone
each other.
somewhere keep your balls in a little box?
So he was castrated? Is this the mutilation he was talking about?
No idea where they are.
Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chambers. Not long after that, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary. Council business. Of course, you would have friends from across the narrow sea. You're from there yourself, after all.
It's like those two. There was no direct. It didn't seem like there was any direct threat from one to the other. But just knowing that you constantly have someone like watching your every move, and the surprise on Varys's face when Peter said that he was escorting a foreign dignitary. Was this from across the narrow sea? Now, the only place that I know so far that is across the narrow sea is like where the Dothraki are, right? And so he is from across the Varys is from across the narrow sea. That whole thing was really intense.
I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage. Something about the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons, near the dragon skulls.
What were you doing in the dungeons?
Chasing a cat.
The Eyrie. They say it's impregnable.
Give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch.
I like you.
Okay.
The whore is pregnant.
You're speaking of murdering a child.
I want him dead. Mother and child both.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule.
You want to assassinate a girl? Because the spider heard a rumor.
No rumor, my lord. The princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont.
Is that who?
And call it fact.
When Mormont found out that she was pregnant, he looked a bit out of
Betrayed his
sorts.
family, fled our land.
Did he
Commit
send
murder
word
on
to
the word of this
Varys?
man.
And if he...
I followed you into war. Twice. But I will not follow you now.
Oh my gosh.
She dies.
I will have no part in it.
You're the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
Wow.
Out, damn you, I've done with you. Go, run back to Winterfell. I'll have your head on a spike.
He's not gonna make it out of fucking King's Landing, is
I'll
he?
go ahead with my daughters. Get them ready. Do it yourself. Don't ask anyone for help.
Right away, my lord.
Lord Baelish is here for you.
If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person John Arryn spoke with before falling ill. If that sort of thing still interests you.
Fuck it, just leave.
It won't take more than an hour, but as you please.
Just dangle, dangle, dangle. Works every time.
You pollute my home with these presents. Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing.
I think that boy's a bit too old to be breastfeeding.
And strong too. John knew it. His last words were, "The seed is strong."
You wrote me about the Lannisters, warning me
to stay away from them. Not to bring one here. He killed your father. He murdered the Hand of the King.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
You will watch your tongue. No one will hurt my baby.
Mummy?
Yeah, I think
I want to see the bad man fly.
I think Catelyn's realised that her sister is a bit cuckoo.
This man is my prisoner. I will not have him harmed.
You go sleep, dwarf man. Sleep good, little dwarf man.
Oh.
I'm sorry your marriage to Ned Stark didn't work out. You seem so good together.
Glad I could do something to make you happy. We haven't had a real fight in 9 years. Backstabbing and scheming and arse-licking and money-grubbing. Sometimes I don't know what holds it together.
Our marriage. What harm could Lyanna Stark's ghost do to either of us that we haven't done to each other 100 times over?
I can't even remember what she looked like. Someone took her away from me. And 7 kingdoms couldn't fill the hole she left behind.
Wow. Great scene.
She looks like him. Don't she, my lord? She has his nose, his black hair.
Aye.
Tell him when you see him, my lord, if it please you.
So Ned's uncovering just a horde of bastards. Baratheon's bastards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Small pack of wolves. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark?
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes.
My lords! I'm going to open your lord from balls to brains and see what Starks are made of.
Wow.
You kill me. Your brother's a dead man.
Don't. Yeah, fuck Jory. Fuck! No!
For my brother, Lord Stark, I want him back.
Fuck! No! He's not gonna... I knew it. He's not gonna make it out of fucking King's Landing. Fucking Jamie. I'm guessing he took the blame for Catelyn taking Tyrion captive. You know, to keep her out of the shit, which I understand. But Jesus Christ. Now look what's happened. What is he supposed to do now? This isn't fair. I knew as soon as him and Robert had their big argument that he wasn't going to make it out of this place alive. And if Jamie has anything to do with it. Okay, so a lot of politicking in that one. Who were the two? I couldn't quite see. My screen was a bit too dark. Who were the two that Eyrie overheard down in the dungeons talking about how Ned had found the bastard? One bastard, but there are many others. And like clearly he's still making them because that baby was a brand new baby, yeah, maybe a couple of months old. But what is the point? What was the point of even caring about them? Maybe you wanted to find them to make sure that they're all right and that they're being looked after. Okay, but why was that a reason to kill Jon Arryn? Maybe this is going down a road, you know, the wrong path. Maybe the bastards have nothing to do with the reason why. But he was poisoned, right? Tear of Lys apparently slipped to him by Sir Hugh, but who was the one that instructed Sir Hugh to do that? So Catelyn going to see her sister because it was her sister's note in a previous episode 1, that said that Jon Arryn was murdered and that the king was in trouble and that she suspected the Lannisters. She clearly has a deep hatred for the Lannisters. It's kind of, she looks really twisted, and her son also looks like he's being twisted. I mean, you know how that happens. I mean, that's just how he's been raised. But she looks very off. And just the look on Catelyn's face when they were speaking to her, even she thought that her sister looked a bit out of sorts. And they've taken Tyrion and they've locked him up in the dungeon. Scared what they're going to do with him. She was the wife of Jon Arryn. Okay. Right. We didn't get anyone from across the sea today. No Dothraki, no Dany. Though word of her pregnancy has gone to the mainland, which is why my suspicion of when Mormont found out that she was pregnant, he looked a bit perturbed, and that he was going to contact someone. Did he contact Varys? Why? Is Varys... Varys is from across the Narrow Sea. Do they know each other? So we're going to leave it there for now. I'm just really worried about what's going to happen to Ned now. I don't think he's going to make it out of King's Landing. I'm worried about what's going to happen to Tyrion. Is Catelyn going to rescue him from the dungeon? Because she seems like she may have made a mistake coming here. We need to get more answers onto why Jon Arryn was looking for these bastards, and does it really matter? I don't see why it would matter that he had these bastards. It's not like they can do anything, right? They can't claim anything of his, right? I think that's all that I'm really kind of worried about. So feel free to leave a comment down below if you'd like to talk about this episode only, if things have happened in this episode. Maybe explain a few things to me that I might have missed. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for more Game of Thrones. Bye.